This is one of the important tutorial. In this tutorial we will learn about access modifier, In this access modifier we have private, default, protected, then comes public. Okay. These are all the access modifier. This is also, we will explain all this one, private, default and protected and public, with the help of one example. Okay, let us start with this private. Before starting this with the private, when we define the data types with the private keyword, when the private keyword access modifier is used, that means it is accessible only within that class. It cannot be accessed outside this class. Let us see this one. What happens if we define with this private? See, suppose I am creating class A. It has private value of int a is equal to 10. Okay, I am defining this as a 10. That means this private value of a is available within this class A. If I use this private value in the subclass, okay, see, this private value is accessible only within this class. You cannot use in the subclass. When I create the object of subclass, okay, see, we are getting that error. What happened here is, see, we are defining this class. Okay, when we define this access modifier private, means a is equal to 10 is available within this class. Within this class only, this private value is available within this class. You cannot use this value outside this class. You cannot use here. When we created the object of B here, means we created the object of B, that means we want to access this private variable in the B, but it is giving the error. See, we are getting the error, has a private access. If we create the object of this class A, suppose we are creating the object of this class A object is created. A object, we are creating the object of this one A and deleting this subclass. Okay, that means when you want to take this value in the one more class, but we are getting the error. See, private access means it can be accessed only within this one, only within this class. This value of A can be used only here. This is private. If we define private access modifier, it is accessed only within these classes. Okay, how this can be confirmed? See, I am creating the one method here. I want to display this value of A. See, see, the private value is defined here. I am creating the object to display this value. This private means it is not visible. This is private means very important, confidential. You cannot access in the subclasses. I created the object of this A. If we run this one, we are getting only build successful. We are not, it is not showing the value of A because it is private. It is one of the important thing. It is need to be a private. If it show, then there is no use of using this private keyword. Then comes default keyword. If you don't use any modifier, it is treated as default. Default access modifier is accessible. That means the modifier is accessible within the packages, not outside the packages. From the different packages you cannot. This private is accessible within that class. It cannot be accessed from the subclass, not even from the another packages. The default can be accessed only within these packages. Means if the subclass has that value, it can take that value. Okay, let us try this one. Default keyword means, see, I am creating class A. Default means not defining, or you can also define this one. This is also same. Without this, default is also same. A is equal to 10. Okay, just take this default. I am taking this value. I want to take this value A is equal to 10 in subclasses. Okay, that means I created this class A is equal to 10. If I create the object of B, I must get this value A is equal to 10. Let us try here. I am creating the object of class B1. Okay, run this one. I am getting the value of 10. Okay, earlier when I declared this as a private, it is not accessible here. That's why it is getting the error. We cannot access anywhere. It can be within this, only these classes. Now I am defining this as an int. It is by default access modifier A is equal to 10. I am taking the 10 value in this subclass. When I created the object of this subclass, yes, I am getting the output here. Hence the default access modifier can be used within this class, okay, and in this subclass also we can use this default access modifier, but you cannot use it outside the packages. If you use this default value outside the packages, you will definitely get error. For this, we need to create one more package here, Java package. I am specifying the name is given as default pack. Okay, I need a one more Java file, that is default file. Okay, I'm removing all this one. See, I will remove all this class. This is not necessary. Okay, what happens? I am okay. The good condition is seen, the private is defined, then default means it is accessible within that class and subclass within that packages. If the default is not accessible outside the packages, I am defining here the default cannot be accessed outside the packages. Suppose in the this is the outside package default. See, I created one method show. I am printing I am default outside package. Okay, I am default. I am taking this as an default outside these packages. Okay, when you call this one outside these packages, that is outside this pack, it will not run because it cannot be accessed outside. See, the default file is the class. I am creating the object of that class. I am creating the object dot show. Okay, I will import this package. See, what is this package? Default pack. I am importing this package here using import keyword default pack. Still I am getting error. Yes. Oh, sorry. This is default file. See, why we are getting this error? See, show is not public in default file. Means it is, see, we are not specified here anything, means it is by default. You cannot access here. See, show is not public in default file, cannot be accessed from outside package. Means you cannot, when it is defined, when you are using default access modifier, you cannot access outside this package with the default. Okay, this is about default access modifier. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can comment below. You can also download my application Java for you. It is available in the Play Store. Just type this Java for you in the Google Play Store without any spaces. You can download. Subscribe my video, like and share. Thank you.